Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very hot regarding the American president, Donald Trump. It's hot concerning him and his administration. Donald Trump, the American president who came to power, who thought he could do anything, who started playing a phony game, a strange game, which turns out to be the manipulation of customs tariffs. Donald Trump is facing a very difficult situation today. He put on his whole show until one day, the day when he should make his 180-degree turn, the day when he should suspend for a period of, I believe, 90 days, those customs tariffs he imposed on all countries. A few hours before that, he posted on social media and said, "It's the right time to pay, to buy." He thought he was the lord of the world. That was to ignore American laws. That was to ignore the small degree of autonomy that the different states which make up the Federation of the United States of America possess. So, 12 states, 12 American states filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump and his administration for this gamble he made on customs tariffs. So, it's still one of the rare times to see a sitting president being sued. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are going to talk about in this video conference, which I ask you to share as much as possible. Do your best, share in all the groups. That's what it's about. Donald Trump has serious problems. Give it a lot of likes. And for all those who are not subscribed, if this is your first time coming across my video conference, subscribe. This allows you not to miss our video conferences on international news. Here, this is the platform for awakening consciousness. So, which are these states? Let's list them first. The plaintiff states are Oregon, Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Maine, Minnesota, Nevada, New Mexico, New York. Yes, New York is included. New York and Vermont. So, what is the objective of the complaint? It should be noted that these 12 states filed a lawsuit on Wednesday, so yesterday, against the Trump administration with the objective of stopping its tariff policy. This policy is considered illegal and childish. They filed a complaint with the United States Court of International Trade in New York. It is before the United States Court of International Trade in New York that they filed the complaint against the Trump administration. So, they claim that Donald Trump's tariff policy is illegal and that it is causing chaos in the American economy. Instead of bringing happiness and development to the American economy, it is leading to chaos. For those who didn't believe us, I hosted video conferences here where I said that when you look at the statistics, America is losing in this matter, and that it is Russia. I mean China, sorry. And that it is China that is coming out as the winner in this matter. Some did not believe. Today, 12 American states are rising to file a lawsuit against the American administration regarding this tariff policy, even though Donald Trump had suspended this tariff policy just to calm things down. It doesn't calm anything. The lawsuit has been filed, and we are going to follow this closely. We will follow it, and whatever comes out of it, we will come back to discuss it. But already, let's continue. The lawsuit claims that the policy implemented by President Donald Trump subjects national trade policy to his whimsical motives rather than the legitimate exercise of his authority. So in the lawsuit, it is stated that this policy subjects America to Donald Trump's whimsical motives rather than, obviously, the legitimate exercise, of his authority. So he rather exercised his authority by abusing it to satisfy his own whims. And as we saw, he just wanted to certainly enrich some of his friends. And he did so anyway. So, the lawsuit challenges the president's claim that he could arbitrarily impose tariffs under a law granting special economic powers, during an international emergency. The states are asking the court to declare these tariffs illegal and to prevent their enforcement by the government. So that's what the states are asking for. Is it necessary? Declare these illegal non-tariffs and prevent their enforcement by the government. These states are getting ready. These states are getting ready. Since these states do not want Russia, I have to say that Donald Trump can obviously enforce these tariffs after the suspension period. That's why these states are preparing. So, these states are going further. These states state in their complaint that only the US Congress has the power to impose tariffs. So, therefore, it is not within the jurisdiction of the President of the Republic, the head of the American state. Thus, in a statement, Arizona's Attorney General, Christine Myers, described Mr. Trump's tariff plan as insane. That is, it's like... So, she argued that this tariff plan was not only economically imprudent, but also this tariff plan was illegal. So the complaint asserts that only Congress has the power to impose tariffs and that the president cannot invoke the International Emergency Economics Power Act unless an emergency situation presents an unusual and extraordinary threat from abroad. Therefore, there are specific cases for which Donald Trump does not have the right to make such decisions. But in this instance, there is no such case. So that's why the complaint is filed by these 12 states. So, we'll see what happens next. What's going to happen? America is a state of law. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the headline of international news. Thank you for sharing it as much as possible. I'll be back shortly with more news. This was the voice of your one and only samurai.